Alright, so this Tele's turning out pretty darn good. The bridge I ordered will not fit. There's 3 screws back here. Because these saddles are so long and the intonation screws are so long, the whole plate is moved way down. So if I put a normal Tele bridge on here with 3 saddles, these holes are going to show, and trying to color match this paint is not going to happen. I thought about maybe putting one of those custom made plaques on like a Gibson, but I think that just looks cheesy. So I'm going to leave this bridge for now and maybe make a new body for this thing. I think that's just the way I got to do it. I got one of these electro jacks. These things are awesome. I'm going to wire this up. I got my wiring harness pre-wired here. So I'm going to finish wiring this thing up, do a quick setup on it, and then I can finally play it. I just want to play the damn thing at this point. I put the Gibson style knobs on here. I'm going to put it on like this with the switch in the back. If I end up keeping this body and I keep the top load idea, I think I'm going to get a blank plate so I can put a Gibson style toggle on here. When this switches this way, it's like impossible to turn this thing. You got to do like several steps. I don't like that. I like being able to just quickly, you know, turn it on, turn it off. I basically use the volume as a kill switch, but I use the tone a lot, and I want to be able to quickly turn it up and down. Alright guys, got it all wired up. I'm working on my brakes here, so I didn't really have much of a chance to film it, and I had to stop and go take care of something real quick. But it's done. Got two 500K pots, the stock alpha switch, a switchcraft switch, 22 cap. It's one of the American made silver ones. I forget what the 3 letters are, but they work. They sound good. Pickups are working great. Got the strings on. We got some 9 to 46. I'm going to tune it half a step down. But look at this nut action. So I gotta take care of the nut. I'm gonna let it settle in, and next time I get a break, I'm gonna do this nut real quick and play it. And then I'll take it home and do some actual sound samples, because I don't have a setup here where I can do a real sound sample. This really needs a different bridge, man. This bridge just looks totally out of place, but I'm kind of stuck with it for now, I think. But man, it looks good. I love the warm color of the neck offset with the cold color of the body and the black and chrome. It looks cool, man. This is a sweet Tele. So I got this thing together, and the neck angle was off, so I made this shim out of 22 thousandths maple stock that I have, and I fit it in. Fits real nice. Look at that. That's a nice little fit. So I'm going to throw this together. I'm having a problem with the neck pickup. It's really low output, and I think it's the stock switch that I've rewired a few times and is now, I think it just got too hot. So I'm going to throw a new fender switch in here that I have laying around and see if I can get it going again. There's always little issues when you're building a guitar like this. I just gotta fix them. So let's get the neck on and get this thing set up. Alright guys, it's now a week later. I've had some time to jam on this thing. This guitar is awesome. It's so well balanced, and it's just under 7 pounds, and it has incredible sustain. Best sustaining Tele ever. The neck is so thin, and that 12-inch radius is just the fastest thing ever, and it wants to be played hard, man. Like, this thing really inspires me to play different stuff. This is a great guitar. So I'm not going to switch out the body. I like it too much, plus it looks awesome. The only other mod I'm going to do, besides what we're going to do right now, is just put these Goto Magnums on here. I'll tell you about these in a second. I love these tuners. Is swap the bridge out. I gotta have a 3 saddle, and they gotta be brass. So I'm gonna get the American Pro 2, the newest ones. They switched it up as top load and string through. I think I'm gonna drill out the ferrules and do some string through on this too. But it's also top load, so I can go back to that if I want. And they look awesome. They have the little lip that comes down right here, and then you get like a little baby ashtray. They're so cool. So right now we're going to throw these Gotos on here, and yeah, I'll tell you why I like them. Alright guys, so here are my Magnums. These things are so well made. I love these tuners. They're so smooth. They're like just really well made and nice, and they never break, and they never have any slop. And these locking ones, this is the best locking design ever. These are 1 gram heavier than the Fender ones each, so 6 grams total. That's not a big deal. I'm not sweating that. So anyway, Fender did their Fender proprietary thing and drilled all these holes in this headstock, and I'm looking into the camera trying to move my finger. This is so weird. Anyway, when these tuners are installed, you're gonna be able to see that. So thanks a lot, Fender, appreciate you. You're kind of in the shot. There you go, you can see it. So those holes are gonna stick out. I'm gonna try to get a piece of roasted maple later and cut out some plugs to fit this real well. But for now, we're just gonna install these things and play it, because I had to have like 7 wraps around the post before, and this thing was just not staying in tune as well as I'd like. So we're gonna install these tonight and worry about all that later. Not a big deal. Does not impact the playability one bit. So I just kind of like visually line them up, and then I grab the nut. We'll start with the first one and put them on, and just kind of a little bit snug, you know, finger tight, I guess would be the way to put it.